Hey, this is Michael from Brainy Face Project. If you are new to the channel, then welcome. And if you've been here before, then welcome back. MidJourney 7 came out after midnight last night, and we're just going to jump in. I'm going to do some tests between MidJourney 7 and the earlier version 6.1. And besides that, the only thing I want to say is in this version, you have to do something first before you can use it, which is to personalize your aesthetic preferences. So it basically has you go through 200 different images, and you either press 1 on the keyboard or 2 on the keyboard to select the image that you prefer, and then it dials in your preferences. You really need to do it. It's required for you to go in, but once you go in and you start using the tool, you can turn off personalization. So that's easy to do. The other thing is I'm going to try out this new draft mode. Apparently, the developers have made it so freaking fast that they just decided to add the capability to just tell it what to do. I literally did a video here within the past week, and I made a comment that like in the next year or two, we're going to be talking to our computers to edit images. And here it is, AI world. It's a week or two, not a year or two later, and we've got this capability. So we're going to check that out as well. So let's just go ahead and jump into this. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we are, and I'm on the MidJourney website here. I've been using Discord forever, but I also love using the website as well. The first thing you're going to need to do is you need to go in and turn on the personalization, so that little P. And when you go in, you can click and see the different profiles you want. Of course, the V7 profile, I did over 2,100 different rankings myself as it went through the 3 initial phases of kind of A/B testing. As they were doing the training on the model. So yeah, I did over 2,000 images myself. So I've got a pretty fine-tuned aesthetic for this. This is the first model where you actually need to do the personalization, and you can turn it off after you go in and do it. But these are a couple of the images I did last night on my phone. This is the first time I'm seeing it on the big screen. I just basically did Alice in Wonderland, and I pulled that up on the phone. It looked great on the big screen here. I am so impressed with the amount of detail that I'm seeing on the screen. So that P is the icon that lets you turn on and off the personalization. When you click on the little sliders there, you can go into your preferences or your settings. And then of course you want to make sure that you've got version 7 selected, and then you can change the aesthetics like stylization and variety. With the weirdness, I don't think this is actually something that V7 is supporting yet, but you also have the ability to go in and choose different speed. I've been running it under relax or fast. I think I've just been running it in fast mode actually. And of course for this video, I'll do it in fast mode and then edit out some of this stuff to make sure that you don't have to sit and wait for all the render time. Yeah, the weird not compatible with version 7. So that's not going to be on, but the personalize, I've got that set to on. The settings here. When we have image size up on the screen, I tend to just do the dash and change the parameters. So I'll be doing a lot of that here as I type in. Of course, the ARs for the aspect ratio. I'll want to do a wide 16:9 aspect ratio on this one. And I'm just typing in Alice in Wonderland. You can see on the right hand side of the screen there, it says Profile Global V7 Profile, and that is my profile. So I'll run a few images here as well without my personalization. As I mentioned before, you need to do it, and it's going to be on when you go in, but then you can turn it off. So I'll do a little kind of A/B testing. This looks beautiful. This is absolutely incredible. I think I want to put this as a wallpaper here on my computer. So I did not have to give it a lot of prompting. I just said Alice in Wonderland. Look at this beautiful detail that we've got. I love the contrast. I think that's one thing. These images look really stellar here. I don't know what that is in the lower left-hand corner. I think somebody in the forest left her a present that maybe Alice doesn't want. Maybe the queen. I don't know. But yeah, this is the first screen here. With the rendering time, it's actually pretty good. I would say that this is faster than what I've been seeing with Chat GPT 4.0, and this is still doing 4 images. This isn't in draft mode. I'm going to do draft mode later on, but oh my gosh, look at this. I love the eyes, the contrast. This is version 7 without my global profile. Yeah, and you can see without the personalization, this looks a little more almost like stock photography. I mean, it's good, but it's not the same level as when you go in and you choose your own personal aesthetics. I don't know, maybe you love those images. I think that the other images with the personalization actually look a lot better. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to type in a carnival in winter with a giant elephant lumbering through the middle of a tent with, we'll put in some circus types of people, with a werewolf, a lady with a beard. We'll see if it gives us the lady with the beard, and also a strong man. And we'll do an aspect ratio here of 16:9. I like the wide screens because I use a lot of this MidJourney stuff as wallpapers when they turn out nice. If you want, I could actually put some of these on the brainyface.com website. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comments if you want that. So this one, again, this has my personalization profile. That it looks weird. The faces look a little weird. The elephant, it looks like a lime elephant. It's got kind of a lime rind on it. The sketches look okay, you know, I'm not going crazy over these. It looks decent though. Yeah, carnival. This is the V7, so no global profile on those other ones. I ran it with both prompts, so you can see what it looks like with personalization and without. We'll do a close-up black and white digital SLR macro shot of an old man smoking a cigar. While it rains, dark shadows, cinematic lighting. Now this is with my personalization profile turned on here. And then I'm going to go ahead while that's rendering, and I'm going to do another one, 16:9. And that'll be running without the personalization profile. So these right here, these have my profile. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at the porous skin, the details, the rain. Man, that old man, he's got a story or two to tell. Go take him for a drink and hear what he's been through. Look at that. Wow. Now this one here, this is these images. These are the standard, non-personalized. Take a look at this one. We'll render that up with creative. You can do upscaling. And so I'm doing the creative mode on this. That also looks really good. I'd say that looks fantastic even without the personalization. It's just kind of running in default mode then. All right, let's do a high shutter speed image of a Nissan GTR on a racetrack. I don't know if that dash is going to cause a problem. Sunset in the background, fan standing on the side of the track with a cloud of dust rising in the air. And then I'll do another one here without the personalization setup. Another 4 images running. Those look, wow. Those look pretty darn good. Look at, oh yeah, the sunset. You got the puff of smoke or the dust in the background just as requested. I love the reflections on the cars. That's got kind of a, I don't know, it's like an artistic filter look applied to it. This one here, yeah, this is the global profile with the personalization setting. I really like that one, so let's zoom in on this. And then we've got the non-personalized. And this looks good. This looks like almost like it's been scanned out of a brochure or something. You can see the text isn't great. Like, look at the license plate right there. The text isn't perfect. And the logo actually is kind of falling apart a little bit. So you can tell it's AI in these images. But if you just look at it in a smaller size, it actually looks a lot better. Let's see what it does with people. We'll do kind of a Bond. Pierce Brosnan behind the wheel of a silver Nissan GTR sitting in the driveway of a foreign embassy. This is not Pierce Brosnan. I don't know who this dude is, but okay. Okay, this is the one with the profile right here. And he is, boy, he is leaning outside the vehicle there. He definitely wants to be seen and heard in his fancy sports car. This dude, he's a giant. He is a lumberjack of incredible proportions. And who's that scary fellow right there in the rear view mirror? I don't know. And another kind of weird shot there. None of those look like Pierce Brosnan, so haven't done extensive celebrity testing with this. What is going on in this vehicle? He is driving at the side of the car. He must have a sidecar attachment to that. Oh, the text and the license plate is kind of foobarred. And then that's weird. I don't know what that little weird, looks like a plastic doll getting out of the car. So maybe I need to change some of the settings in here. We've got these are, I'm just going to go ahead, as I mentioned before, and keep those the same. But when it comes to the stylization, weirdness, variety, I've got the weirdness dialed down to none. But yeah, I might play around with those settings a little bit more. Let's do a fun one here, Alice in Wonderland, but we're going to add a little bit more to it. So futuristic, I like just typing in some additional words. Neotype, Android, metallic gear, spin, splice, beautiful Alice, long blonde hair. This is with the non-personalized, and this is the personalized profile. This is what I was looking for. Ooh, that's spooky. Looks like Game of Thrones, or what was the other one? The game. Oh yeah, it was Game of Thrones. I was thinking of House of Dragons. So yeah, that's pretty impressive there. That looked good. Let's do a little sci-fi, and this one is the non-personalized. So I've got the Xenomorphs. My favorite movie is Alien from 1979, and these look pretty good. You know, with the non-personalized. Let's go back to the 6 here. And I have to say, with the 6 profile, I ran it under the V6. That's H.R. Geiger at his finest. That aesthetic is more what I was looking for. So 7, it actually didn't look as good. I think 6 looked better there. But this looks good with the personalized profile. That's kind of funky. I like it. It looks like a sculpture. But that looks pretty... oh yeah, this is a winner. I love that. That looks like it could be a movie poster or something like that. Oh my gosh. The moon is a crystal ball. Just having fun here. Beyonce on a $100 bill on a table next to a flour tortilla etched with a picture of Jay-Z. Just weird stuff there just to see what it can do. Interesting attire on that. That looks like a Taco Bell commercial gone wrong. A young Beyonce on the left-hand side. Those bills, you could not buy anything with those bills. So, interesting. I just wanted to throw a random celebrity in there. Let's do some stickers. I love doing sticker wallpapers. And Skull and Roses, such a cool look. And this is with the personalized profile here. Those look cool. Lots of detail, lots of layering in the stickers. I like this one here. That's going to be another wallpaper for me. Upscale that one to subtle. Yeah. Kind of has that vector vibe. Like it's been drawn in Illustrator. I like this. This is back to 6. It doesn't seem to have as much detail. Wanted to do another comparison back to 6. And you can, I don't know, you can tell like it doesn't look as good. But this one actually looks great. This is a version 6 image, and I have to say I'm pretty fond of this one. That looked great. All right, Rick and Morty. Actually just doing Rick here. This is a version 7 profile. It's been personalized. Pinky up on the cup. He looks crazy. He's been out there tripping in some multiverse dimension. Oh, that's good. Oh, in the lower right, you can start to see some of the artist names. They had to get this stuff from someplace, right? So, yeah, I'm not going to get into the ethics of this stuff here, but I have to say those look pretty darn good. Let's do a gorgeous college blonde in the style of Jamie Hewlett. Headphones, floating music notes, motion streaks. I love the brush strokes here. You can almost see the canvas. that's been painted on. That's wonderful. Got a real comic book vibe on that. And don't need to say anything there. That one kind of speaks for itself. That's amazing. All right, the Love Boat cast, 1970s vintage movie poster in the style of Wes Craven horror. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. I love this. Personalized profile here. Gives me the vibe that I was looking for. Horrific, wonderful. Can't get enough of it. That's awesome. Okay, so now I want to try the draft mode. The draft mode is supposed to be super fast. The developers said that it was so fast, like 10 times faster than regular generations, that they decided to add a voice feature here. I have not tried this yet, so I'm really interested. In the bar up here, I'm going to click on draft mode. Okay, so just going to read this real quickly here. Draft mode helps you move faster, images generate quickly, and rough ideas become visuals without slowing you down. No need to write the perfect prompt. Say what you're after. Draft mode reshapes and refines your input. So this is absolutely incredible. Work how you think. Speak or type your thoughts as they come. Draft mode keeps up so you can stay in the creative flow. I just got chills. Enhance drafts to the highest quality. When you find a draft that you love, use enhance to render in the highest quality mode. So it's like sketching rough ideas, and then once you find something that you like, then you can actually commit to it, which is amazing. ChatGPT 4.0 is so much slower. It used to generate 4 images at a time, and it was pretty quick, and now it takes forever to generate a single image. And I don't know if you're having the same experience, but I've seen so many times now where it's just coming back, like we saw before, where it says that it violates their community guidelines or their policy or whatever. So that was fun to use for about a week, and now they're starting to lock that down in typical fashion. But I don't know, MidJourney is the best. In my opinion, it is absolutely the best, and this is so much fun. So let's see what happens in draft mode. I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess I click the microphone now. Start voice mode. Ooh, I can't wait. Okay. Let it use my microphone. A majestic frog wearing a royal cape, sitting on a throne made of lily pads. Now give the frog a golden sword glowing with ancient runes. Now make the water splash violently. Now turn the frog into a penguin. Oh my God, I just ended voice mode. I cannot believe this. This is so freaking incredible here. Oh my gosh, this just changed the way I use this changes the way I do image development now. This is unbelievable. Look at this. Let me click on some of these to get the detail here. This guy right here, he's sticking out to me. Look at that. You can tell it's not the super highest quality, but the way it generated 4 images, this is just, honestly, this is a slap in OpenAI's face. This just proves that MidJourney is the king of image generation. This is spectacular. Oh my gosh, amazing. And now I think I could just go in on any one of these, and it just changed the penguin, or changed the frog to a penguin so fast. This is unbelievable. So I guess if I wanted to, I could do my upscaling, and I could do variations as well. So let me go ahead and just generate this, and then we're going to have fun. We're going to do just a few more of these. Oh, check that out. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. This is wonderful. Okay, I'm just gonna have some fun here. I'm gonna just click the mic and just talk here off the top of my head. A bustling alien marketplace on a distant planet filled with neon signs, floating food carts, and strange creatures trading goods. 1980 style roller disco in outer space with floating disco balls and dancers in retro spacesuits. Now replace the dancers with robots. Now put them in an ice skating rink. Dude, this is nuts. This is insane. This is so cool. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna let this go here. I'm actually just blown away at how much fun this is. I've been using MidJourney. I'm sure a lot of you have too when it was originally just set up in Discord. And I still really use Discord most of the time. I just got so used to all the different switches and prompts. This video, I'm not getting into any of the character references. I think consistency is a really important part of testing out this model. It is in alpha, so I wanted to get this video out for everybody who hasn't had the opportunity to play or doesn't have an unlimited subscription to it, which I'm fortunate to have. So I just love burning this. Don't really need to use the credits when you're in relaxed mode. So you got the fast mode. They are going to be adding a couple of additional modes. I think they're going to be doing more training on this as well. But yeah, this is a mind-blowing game changer. Sleepy dragon curled around a bookshelf in a cozy candlelit library. Now change the candles to hovering light orbs that flicker like fireflies. Too cool. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to do one last one here. Thanks for watching. A cyberpunk samurai standing on a rainy rooftop overlooking a neon lit city. Now put a holographic tiger next to them. Now turn it into an isometric, hand-drawn cartoon. Now change the color palette to red and black and make it anime style. Okay, mind blowing. It's so great they released this at Friday at like 12 a.m. I was up and I barely got any sleep because I got like 5 hours of sleep. I'm going to be doing this all weekend. If you want to see more videos with MidJourney 7, if you have ideas, definitely let me know. If you have ideas for comparison, if you want to see it compared to any other image generators or anything like that. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.